that I have finished my design, or at least gotten to a point where I want to either share my selected plants or create some additional presentation materials to go along with my design, I'm going to want to bring my plant selections back into PlantMaster. I'll go ahead and open the plugin again if it's not open already for you. Palettes, Web Palettes, and then PlantMaster. And upon here, we're going to choose the third option, import schedule. So this will let us verify that we're going to pull from my open file in Vectorworks, and it's going to go into my existing project. Now, I had made some changes in the background, and so what's going to happen now is that it's going to compare the two results and give you the synopsis of what's going to be changed upon doing the import. So in this case, it's going to be adding 2 plants to PlantMaster. There's an additional plant in PlantMaster that I can opt to have removed to have the plants be properly synced. And 3 of the plants will get their quantities updated to match what was used in the design. So that's my quick overview. I can come down into the plant matching list to verify which plants are used and what will happen to each of them. And also down at the bottom, I'll also have the ability to enable it so that it removes the additional plant that I don't want anymore. And it'll give you a status about which ones will get removed. So this looks good. I'm going to go ahead and finish the import. And what will happen is after it completes, it will automatically refresh your page. And you can always close this to come verify what happened. So I'm going to go to the Build Legends section of the projects. And in here, I can look at the quantities and just compare against what was in my drawing. And everything looks good so far. So that is basically it. You may encounter a situation where you've got plants from a previous project or that were added directly from the Vectorworks library, and you might need to take a couple extra steps to make sure that they match up to the ones in PlantMaster. So let's demonstrate that with this particular example. And we'll go ahead and open our project, our plugin, and we'll click on Import Schedule, and we'll see that one of these plants does not have an initial match that was made automatically. And so let's go click on Find Match and see what's going on. And we should see what's going to happen is this quick name search is going to try to erase letters until it finds some matches. And ideally that's going to find when there's like a spelling match, like a spelling difference, just like this one here. This one has 2 T's, whereas the PlantMaster database has a version with 1 T. So we can quickly see that this is second option here is the one that we want, and we'll click that in a second. But while we're here, I just wanted to demonstrate too that we've also broken up the initial botanical / Latin name into individual words. So if there were some cultivar names that you think would be specific enough to look for, that might be another good way to just quickly do a search on a specific word to get more results. But in this case, we know this is the one we want, so we'll go ahead and select that one. And you'll see that it drops us down into the plants found, and it gives us a little identifier that this plant name doesn't exactly match the one in our system, but that won't be a problem going forward. It will just basically keep track of the 2 plants together. So we can see that it's going to do an add, and we'll go ahead and just import it in. And so we can go ahead and close that, and we'll see that it's down here. And in this case, it looks like just the way that the code came in was a little bit different. We can always fix that later. But as you can see, it's all good now.